Hi friends, this is Deep Basu and welcome to my channel Think Deep. I'm back and I'm going to review the film Hum Do Hamare Do. I know I'm a little late. This movie released 2 days ago on Disney Hotstar. And the reason I was contemplating and I was in two minds whether to watch this film or not because this movie has already garnered negative reviews. And I was thinking whether this movie will be worth the time or shall I give it a watch. But I really wanted to watch Paresh Rawal and Ratna Pathak Shah on screen. They are such great talents, and I think for the first time they have been cast opposite each other. So I thought of giving it a try. So this movie has been directed by director Abhishek Jain. I have not watched any of his previous work, but I believe he has done decent amount of work. And of course, it had my favorite Rajkumar Rao as well, and of course Kriti Sanon. She is also a good upcoming actress. And it has been produced by Mr. Dinesh Vijan, Maddock Films. Maddock Films has produced some decent films in the past like Stree, Ruhi, Love Aajkal, etc. etc. So I thought, let me give it a try and see and take the risk. So finally, I watched Hum Do Hamare Do yesterday. And let me tell you, it was an average affair. If you have seen the story, if you have watched the trailer, you will get to know that this movie, coming to the story, this movie basically revolves around two characters, Dhruv and Anya. Dhruv is an orphan. He's a self-made man, and Anya is a very successful blogger. She has her own blog and a vlog, and she's pretty popular. So both of them fall in love, and they have been dating for quite some time. Now the time has come for marriage. So Anya has one condition: she will only get married to one guy who has her family. And meanwhile, Anya also doesn't have a family. She has been brought up by her brother and her sister-in-law. Means she basically stays with her brother and her sister-in-law. But her condition is that she will only get married to a guy who has a family. But now Dhruv is an orphan. Now, in order to pull this through, in order to impress Anya and make sure that their marriage doesn't fall apart, he decides to adopt parents. Now the story carries on. He gets in touch with Paresh Rawal, who used to own a dhaba, and when Dhruv was young, he used to work with Paresh Rawal. He had connected with Paresh Rawal, which I'll not get into the details. So when he decides to adopt parents, he gets in touch with Paresh Rawal, convinces him, and also his lover. Paresh Rawal also had a love relationship with Ratna Pathak. That also is part of the backstory, which I'll not get into. It's one of the spoilers. So how he convinces both of them to come together, become his parents, his nutty fake parents, and convince Anya and her family to get married. So this is the mota moti story of Hum Do Hamare Do, how this Dhruv basically successfully adopts parents and gets married to Anya. So, and of course, there are a lot of frictions, there are a lot of comedy of errors, and everything becomes very basic and very common. This kind of similar plot I had seen in Chauda Phede. Chauda Phede also had your Vikrant Masi and Kirti Kharbanda had the same plot. Both of them had to adopt parents and go to each other's house to, impress each other's parents. So that was the same plot. So there was a lot of deja vu, and this kind of comedy errors, mistaken identities have been done to death in Bollywood. If you have seen Khosla Ka Khosla, if you've seen Chauda Phede, if you've seen Hum Do Hamare Do, Golmaal, lot of mistaken identities. How these the new characters they become different characters. They become someone else. How they learn up lines. There's a script to follow. The comedy of errors. Curiosity and everything. So these kind of concepts have been done to death. So everything seemed very pretentious. And coming to the technical aspect of the film, that overall the script was very disjointed. The characters are not very well etched out. Rajkumar Rao's backstory was not very well etched out. Even Anya, who happens to be a very popular blogger, was not well etched out. I think the only importance was given to Paresh Rawal and Ratna Pathak Shah's character. But other characters were not very well etched out. The script was disjointed. The dialogues were okay, some were over dramatic, and many sequences in the film was pretty pretentious, unreal. And overall it was a very average mess. So this entire family planning went awry. I'm sure the director had his own good intentions, but somehow this entire movie didn't quite work out for me. The music by Sachin Jigar was decent but not memorable. The performances were okay. Rajkumar Rao was good the way he always impresses you. Kriti Sanon was really good. Nowadays, I've seen Kriti Sanon is really pushing her envelope. Be it your Bareli Ki Barfi was good. Forgetting her last film about the adoption, she was very good, very good. So Kriti Sanon is doing pretty well. Paresh Rawal and Ratna Badaksha is something. If you really love them as performers, you can watch the film for them. Both of them were really complemented each other and they were quite decent. But overall, coming to the last conclusion, the movie was not logical. Means a guy who is so self-made, Dhruv's character, does he have to adopt parents and lie and fake it? A guy who is self-made will have that mind and dimag to be upfront and tell his lady love, boss, I'm orphan. Don't expect me to have a family. I'm orphan and this is me. If you want to get married to me, married to me. Means why a guy who's so intelligent, so straightforward, so modern will adopt a strategy to, adopt fake parents to impress and get married to the lady love. So that was not very convincing. And that's the entire base fell flat. The entire root cause and the entire base of the film fell flat. So overall, the movie was not very convincing to me and I felt very pretentious overall. So this is my review for Hum Do Hamare Do. So overall, it's quite missable. And yeah, that's it. So guys, I'll be back and I just want to say this. I watched Call My Agents. It's a new web series on Netflix. It's an 8-part web series. I don't want to have a separate blog for it. I just want to say it's terrible. It's really bad. And it's a bad adaptation of a terrific French web series called Call My Agent. So don't watch it. So Hum Do Hamare Do also is quite missable. And watch it at your risk. Otherwise, I will not recommend it. So guys, this is my review. Please subscribe to my channel and my Instagram profile. I'll be back very soon.